Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. It's coffee time. It's also cookie time. Mama's making no-bake cookies tonight.
Yeah.
Mama, take it away.
Well, this is, I was going to show my cake plate, the new color.
Oh, got the new colored one.
Spring, isn't it pretty?
What color is it, Mama?
It's pinky peach or
It's
what?
a peachy. It's not a baby pink. It's more of a peach. So you can put your cookies. I'll set it over here for now.
Yeah.
Now this is one of the colors of these bowls too. I'm going to show you these bowls. I was going to show you the bowls to match. So while we're doing Tupperware, we'll do it right quick and then we'll get on to cookies.
Yeah.
So this is the bowl set I showed y'all about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that's the bowl. You get all these beautiful colors. Don't let me poke this up there in that fan. Watch it fly.
Ooh.
This is a darker orangey something, and this is a peachy. This is the color of the cake plate. That's a beautiful celery green. That's an avocado green. And that's an outside of the avocado looking green. Those are not the official colors. But these, you get all of these, and you get an extra one here, this tiny little one up here at the top. But you get all these, and it's almost like you're getting these 3 free. But these would cost as much as the whole stack. I don't really quote prices because you see the video at a different time, then you're like, you just said, and I'm like, no, that was months ago. So we've had that problem. But Tupperware has got some beautiful colors this time, and I don't even, a lot of times I don't like all the light, bright, and pastellies, but this is a good blend. I'll take you down here and show you right quick while Mama's getting ready. Look at that bottom color. Love that color. Coming right on up. There's that peachy color. There's that celery green. And there's that dark green. Now, we'll put Mama's link on here at the end, but this is not a Tupperware video. I just done that when some of you are getting on, and Mama's going to be doing this. So, just letting you know, because some of you will say, John, you didn't tell us about them bowls. Mama, you've been making these cookies my whole life. It's my favorite cookie.
Yeah. Snow-baked cookies, boiled cookies, or whatever.
People call them boiled cookies. We've got boiled cookies on our sheet here. But we don't call them that. We call them no-bakes.
No-bakes. And it calls for 2 cups of sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 1.
Now they got those measuring cups too this month, don't you?
Yeah. 2. This
I was
color.
like, yeah.
This color right here, I think. I've got 2 cups of sugar in there.
2 how much cocoa do you need, Mama?
I need 3 tablespoons or
Ooh, it's full.
3 tablespoons of cocoa in here. And my sugar.
I need.
And I can't read.
In the sugar,
Yeah.
1. 2. 3.
Okay. And I always mix my cocoa in with my sugar before I ever
You won't mix with liquids. Too good, will it, Mama?
know that is up. And I try to put just a dash of salt on it if you got the salt shaker.
I got some right here, Mama.
It's not on my recipe, but I try to put just 1 little dash. That's good.
A dash to make it sweet, not to make it salty.
Okay, so you see that I've got
This
it.
looks good.
Looks like cocoa, all cocoa now. And what I usually do is add my milk. That's a 1/2 cup of milk. And this is whole milk. I just, instead of mixing it all up, pour it all in there once.
Oh, that's a cup.
Huh?
That's a cup of milk.
No, it's a 1/2 cup. It's right there.
Oh. I thought it was the whole cup.
No, this is a 1 cup.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking about that 2 cup measure. That's the 1 cup measure.
So a 1/2 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, and 2 cups of sugar.
Yeah, that's what's in here. And I've got it all mixed up. You can see now. Now all I'm going to do is set it on the stove and cook it. And while I'm doing that, I've got 2 cups of oats measured out here. And I need a half a cup of peanut butter put in here, Johnny, if you will. Here it is.
Okay. Wonder if I could do my trick with this.
No, I don't want my peanut butter and
In your oats?
No. Because I put
Well, there goes my trick.
I put my peanut butter in here while it's hot
All
in
right.
my butter.
I'll get to measure.
Okay, now is that all that?
Okay, 2 cups of sugar, 3
Got it.
tablespoons of cocoa, a half a cup of milk, a
Yeah.
half a cup of peanut butter, 2 cups of oats, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
I got
Go in later.
teaspoons of vanilla.
1 teaspoon of vanilla.
And then I use 2 tablespoons of butter.
So put this Jif Creamy in here.
Yeah, and I'm going to put
She's
it.
giving me chores, folks, so I gotta get on that. And then we'll talk. When I get my chores done, we'll talk. Okay. So, just put a little water in here. That'll help it to come right out. But what I was going to do, if we could have, I was just going to put the peanut butter right there. If you take a dry ingredient, you need a half a cup of something like peanut butter, which you hate to get in your measuring cup. You can mash that half cup down in there and fill it up. You don't have to even dirty the cup with the peanut butter, but you don't want it in oats. And my guess is that's almost a half a cup. I wouldn't even measure it. I put my big old spoonful in it. There we go. That was easy. And we'll put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix sugar and cocoa milk in a pan. Bring to boil. For 1 minute, remove from the heat and stir in your peanut butter, your oats, and your vanilla. Stir and mix well. Drop by the teaspoon onto wax paper. And that's what Mama's putting up. You put that towel down because it will mess your countertops up. Won't destroy them, it just makes a circle on them. You have to clean that up from the wax on the wax paper. Let's talk. So what do y'all want to talk about tonight while we're boiling cookies? Hi, John and Mama from Owensboro, Kentucky. No baked cookies. Yes, Sherry, that's what we're up to. It probably wasn't mashed down in the cup, though.
What
Are you talking about my peanut butter?
make sure you got a good half cup.
Yeah, it's mashed down. It's mashed down. But you can't go wrong with peanut butter, so I'll put another big dollop on there. Is dollop a word? Dollop? How's that? Now that's surely a whole half a cup. You can talk me into about anything if it's adding more peanut butter. I'm all for it. My favorite cookie, mine too, Tammy. Now, Tammy, Mama makes peanut butter no-bake cookies. She just leaves she takes, tell them, Mama, I'm trying to
The
talk.
sugar and the cream and cook it. Instead of putting the cocoa in it, I just use the sugar and the cream. Milk, I'm sorry. And cook it.
What do you leave the cocoa out, but you add more peanut butter?
Yeah, I put a whole cup of peanut butter when I
Whole
make
cup of peanut butter, omit the cocoa. And you can have delicious no-bake peanut butter cookies. And I like to take a no-bake peanut butter cookie and jam it next to a no-bake chocolate cookie. And it's almost like having, a Reese cookie. No rights to Reese in there. I just made that part out. Okay. That was weird. I'm looking out the window, and I thought it was snowing. It's 68 degrees. And I thought, what on earth? All the Bradford pears are giving up them blooms they've been killing us with. So they all, and it looked just like snow falling. Do y'all have Bradford pears? See if you see a snowstorm outside your window. It's 70 degrees. Thank you, Bradford Parish, for that cough. I love spring, summer, but there are two things that I do not like about the season. One thing is allergies. When you have allergies, you know what spring and summer brings. Two things, three things, bugs and snakes, if you want to separate the two. I hate the mosquito. I got bit by a mosquito last week on the front porch. I heard it in my ear. You know, they always whisper in your ear. I don't know what they're saying. Hey, Paula. I don't know what they're saying, but there was, you know, I heard a mosquito. Next thing you know, right there, he grabbed me. Isn't that crazy? Now, let's see. Mama's over here. She's got her water in the microwave because that's her timer. We've got timers. She's got a cow timer. She's got all kinds of little timers, but she'd rather put it in the microwave. And she's got a timer on that stove. But that's boiled for its 1 minute. And here she comes. Now, while it's boiling, you better act fast. You put it, this little step here is an added step Mama added. And we found what this does is it keeps your cookies all nice and glossy instead of making them really, that's 2 tablespoons of butter. So it makes them nice and glossy instead of making them dull. If you ever have no-bake cookies and they're real dull, this will keep them from doing that. It keeps them nice and shiny.
I want the salt in there too before we put the oats in there. That's the reason I don't want it.
And it will be. Boy, that peanut butter will, it melts right away. Look at that.
Take that off the spoon if you don't care.
Well, sure, we ain't gonna waste any of it.
Okay.
We'll even lick that chocolate and peanut butter spoon. You can't beat a chocolate and peanut butter spoon, can you, Mama?
No. And then I'm going to pour about a teaspoon of vanilla in there.
You're not gonna measure?
No.
You're just living on the edge, Mama, like I do.
Yeah.
See, the butter's melted up, peanut butter's melted up. Ah, smells just like a good old no-bake cookie. And now comes the healthy part. This is what makes these healthy, I think. And then, Mama, you'll have to stir. And once you stir, and I'll pour the oats as oats.
Yeah.
Or you can do both. This is when you gotta get fast, folks. When you put them oats in there, you better pick up the speed. Better pick up that speed. Now, Mama does these she's done these so many years.
And I see it float.
Every once in a while. But she makes the perfect little cookies, and I try to make them, they're all over the place. They look more like a spider or octopus when I get through with them. But Mama makes the just choom, 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 choom.
And it says to use a teaspoon, but I never have tried to dip them with a teaspoon.
Now, can y'all see what Mama's up to there? Now, here she comes. And look how perfect they turn out. Just little, perfect little cookies. They're harder to do than they look to me. Mine, I tend to get them. They get a little sideways when I do them. They sure ain't uniformed and pretty.
It's getting stiff on me fast.
Usually your hand, they ain't gonna set up. They ain't gonna set up, you'll say.
No,
These are setting up too quick.
Yep, sometimes they do that.
Oh, I love it when she does that. That means I get to eat that little bite. just like this little bite.
That's my spoon. I covered it up. You don't
Oh, yeah. Now you made another one, though. You can make, if you're fast enough, you could make these smaller, like little single one-biters for a get-together or something. But who don't want more of a cookie?
This was always your daughter.
Getting to lick the bowl.
Kittle. If
Kittle.
your daddy wasn't around, he'd want it too.
Now there they are, folks. They just got it set up, and look how she's got them just perfect. I used to come home from school, and these would be waiting on a cake plate. Mama, that spoon's got chocolate and peanut butter on it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at that. She was about to wash that off. I mean, it'd be a waste. You'll ever do that? Put chocolate on a spoonful of peanut butter? I'm guilty. I've done that before.
Ain't that what they say? You've got chocolate. All right, peanut butter.
And see, that was a brand new jar. It don't take a lot of peanut butter to make these. 1.5 cup. And 3 little tablespoons of cocoa. And 2 little cups of quick oats.
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar. I mean, it's not like an intense kind of thing. No baking. And it didn't take long, Mama.
No.
And I guarantee you, they're to perfection. That is a close-up of them. I can't wait.
Here's your little bite over
You
here.
eat that one.
Oh, that's all right.
I stole a big bite off your spoon.
Well, go ahead and eat all that before it gets hard and dry.
She wants me to.
When your daddy was home, he would always want to eat the...
You can have that spoon, Mama.
No, I don't think I want it.
You won't want it. You turned down chocolate. You are sick, Mama.
Yeah.
Is your allergies better today?
I thought they was, but they're starting back up again worse.
You've been out the back?
No, I've not been even to the mailbox today. I've been trying to stay in.
Well, with the HVAC, the heat, and the air, and whatever's going on, it brings it right in.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't beat it. So what do y'all ask them? Tell Mama use small scoop like a ice cream scoop. The small one works best for me. Francis Gibson. Mama, you could use an ice cream scoop.
I use that cookie scoop. I have before when I do it, but we always, I can feed so we can help me.
Mama says, small scoop? What are you talking about? Use the big one, Mama.
I use just.
If you use a scoop, sometimes they'll make them thicker too.
Yeah, it makes little balls. Like.
But that is a good idea, and it would work. Hey, John and Mama from South Carolina. Looks yummy. Thank you, Laney. Hello, John and Mama. Happy Wednesday. I love the no-bake cookie, oatmeal cookies. Yep, some people call them oatmeal cookies. Those are so good. What's for dinner, Sherry? We're just having finger foods tonight. Mama, show them your shirt.
Oh, it's just
So,
OMB.
our adult, you
You
have
gotta turn around and you read it off the back.
you have adult groups, you have youth groups, so we have an adult group, and it says, I am a member of the CIA, Christians in Action, CIA. So, we meet at least once a month, and on that night, it's just food, fellowship, and fun. And, we eat and have a little scripture and sing a minute and eat some more, and so everybody brings their best little dessert, or not just dessert, but savory, sweet, or whatever you want to bring.
Finger foods.
Finger foods, they call it. Stuff you can eat with your fingers. And Mama a lot of times takes either no-bake cookies, pimento cheese sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches, ham salad, or bologna salad sandwiches. What's some more of your treats, Mama, for finger foods? We do ham and pickle roll-ups sometimes.
Yeah, Rita does those a lot.
And just different stuff. So Mama's got a whole list of goodies. Now, Mama, what's this little underneath thing here? I see black sleeves to that red t-shirt.
Well, this because I'm a little cold and I didn't want to wear
Well, Mama, it is 67 degrees. I can
can't
understand.
help it. I'm just,
I can understand you wanting 2 sweatshirts on.
well, it's one sweatshirt and a t-shirt.
Mama, you want to talk about the colors on these things?
Well, I don't know the correct colors.
We don't know the names. We just know the pretties.
They're beautiful.
This little top section is all green. I love
Yeah.
that.
It's all spring.
This may look yellow on this thing, but it's not. It's celery. It's celery colored. This little jewel here that Mama likes so good, it's not pink. It's more of a peach. And then you go into this orangey tangerine color.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful. And I love these last two. Love the tangerine. And then I absolutely love this one. It's a burnt orange coral color. Is the best way I can explain it to you. Colors we've never seen. And this is the big one. He is 42 cups. 10 liter?
10 liter, that's below.
That's big. That's what it says. Mama says, yeah, you're right.
That's like my red ones that I use with beans and everything.
And you can use them for drums on the side.
To make noise.
To make noise. Now these are the cheapest that they are right now that I've ever seen them.
And I love those. Show them how the handles.
Mama loves these things. There's usually one sitting on this counter.
Well, I took one to church Sunday.
So they lock in place. You carry them like this, but you just slide this up and you can mash it there and it'll come right off. But it's so easy to do. Push that down, it's locked again. You taking them cookies in this maybe?
No, not that big a plate.
Oh, it was sitting over here.
I was just showing it to them.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to use it.
No.
So these will be gone, let's see,
Next
Wednesday?
week, a week from today.
One more week.
That's right.
Or until they last. These won't last long.
No.
So that's the Tupperware. Now there's tons of other stuff on there, and this is not a Tupperware
Got a
video.
post on there that shows a lot of.
Yeah, this is not a Tupperware video. We're just making nothing but cookies, not. But we get caught in betwixt and in between. If we do a Tupperware thing, I usually put, this is a total Tupperware, and I'll put it in the comments. But we've not been doing those as much because a lot of people say we don't want that, but they think that, we're just offering it if you want it because it ain't for everybody. And we're not
It's a good deal on the boat.
It's a good deal. And then I get people mad because you didn't tell me, John. Why didn't you tell me? So, you want to make everybody happy. And we do try to, we don't want to aggravate y'all with Tupperware. Mama does sell it. Mama likes it. Mama likes the interaction better than anything. She likes the friends. She likes the new people she meets. And the meetings. And the chatter. Tupper chatter. That her and her friends do. Mama, let's look at these cookies. Now see, Mama's cookies are kind of got that little bit of gloss to them. And they'll keep that. They won't get that chalky look. Because that little dab of butter at the end. Because sometimes they do get...
That'll be enough. Should I make enough?
Mama, that's 6, and that's a dozen.
Let's see, that's 8, 11, 12,
That's 20 cookies.
18, 19, 20.
That's quite a bit of cookies. I mean, it's a batch. But now, Mama, if you want to make another batch and leave half that batch here.
Oh, no.
Okay. No.
I can't leave a batch here.
Do you remember when the first time you made these or where you got the recipe?
No, I've had it.
I remember as far back as being 3 years old when we lived at the other house and then being apart.
I remember you, that was 50, almost 50 years. You would
How do you
get
edit?
straight
Somebody tell me how to edit that stuff out.
straight chair and pull it up to the stove, and I'd say,
Actually, it was that brown stool.
yeah, and you'd say, I'd say 2 cups of sugar, and you'd say, I know that. And you'd get the cup, and I'd have to help you.
Me and Mama's been arguing in the kitchen my whole life.
And then I'd say 3 tablespoons, and I'd get the spoon, and I'd show you that. I know that.
Did I level?
Huh.
Did I level it out?
Well, no, not good.
Not good. She's still critiquing my
But you
work.
would make those cookies, or try to, and I'd have to stay right there with your side. And it took me twice as long to make them. You were helping me.
Same as today. That's where she won't let me in the kitchen. Somebody said the other day he won't help her do nothing or something on there, and somebody else replied, said, "You've not been watching long enough. Wait till you see her tell him to get back over there and leave her alone." I thought, so true. Thank you for taking that for me. Mama is as independent as a hog on ice, and that's an old saying.
I probably am.
And Mama also, you have to watch what you say to her, because sometimes I'll say, "Mama, I'll do that. It's too heavy." "That's not too heavy. Let me show you." She takes it as a challenge more than a help.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, you don't like to be told what to do.
Mama don't like it. Mama won't have it. And so I have to watch sometimes what I say.
You don't watch too good sometimes.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get in trouble. But the Easy Bake don't worry me. It's that microwave over there, because see how tall it is? It's as tall as poor little Mama. And when she reaches up to get hot stuff out, my fear is she'll tilt it. So the Easy Bake is down here low for her. That thing right there, I'm debating if I even want a microwave over the stove.
Just because I'm short.
If I ever had to replace any of that, we would do a tabletop microwave.
You'd have to about put one back, because it won't look right with the cabinets.
Oh, I'm talking about if you replace the cabinet. You could put a wooden hood over there, couldn't you? I've seen those in kitchens. But Mama really needs a microwave on the counter, or even one of those under the counter, under this counter would be
I've
good.
got a little one out there in the garage.
We do have a small one. We have another one over the stove out there too, though. Hindsight being 2020, Mama being 5'2", I would not do another one over the microwave, over the stove. Just for that reason. Because it's just a little dangerous if you're going to cook. Now, used to, and I'll tell you why we put it up there to start with, we never cooked in the microwave. And it was for heating water. I'd heat up some coffee and popcorn. That was the only thing we ever used in it. But
and I'd bake a potato in it, and that's usually about some of all microwaves usually do.
But with all the wonderful Tupperware products, it makes it so much easier and quick.
Oh, the Micro Pro Grill is wonderful in it.
We use it a lot because it's simple, it's easy, and it's fast. And Mama loves it. Simple, easy, and fast, don't you, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
So, those are good things. What's that, Mama?
That's that water you're making me drink.
What's that, Mama?
That's the last of my
I
glass.
fixed her. Now, it's nothing to brag about under normal circumstances, because this is not a huge cup. But I fixed her this before I went to work this morning, and I made a little bit of lemon in it and ice water. Now, this would never have been drinking. She's not drunk this much water probably in 15 years.
Oh, I have drunk a glass of water.
But I gave it to her this morning, and I said, "Mama, it would really make me happy if I come home tonight and that's empty." "Oh, is that old water?" "Yes, ma'am." I said, "With
It's
allergies."
just about empty.
It's bad. I'm proud of it. Trying to reconnect. Thank you for coming back. So with allergies, water's your best friend. And I really tanked up on water yesterday, and I felt better last night, and I felt better this morning when I woke up. So I'm a firm believer in drinking a lot of water, when you're with allergies and stuff. And so let's ask you honest. Look me right in the eye.
I'm looking. You just can't.
Did the water help you a little bit today?
I don't know if it's helped me or not.
She will not admit
I'll
it.
admit to it if it did.
You seem a little better. Don't you seem a little better with a little bit of hydration and flushing some of that allergens through? We may do that again tomorrow.
We might.
I think it would be good.
That sinks.
What do y'all think?
That sinks over there. I'm pour it down.
She could have poured all that out and be bragging on her. I never put mine over the stove, afraid it would drop something on the stove and break the top. Well, Carolyn, now you're giving me something else to worry about. I hadn't even thought about dropping it and hurting the stove. I just think about Mama, and I can do it too. It's a reach for me. It's it's eye level, but I probably won't do it again. I'm just saying. And that glass top stove, I wouldn't want it to break by no means. That could be dangerous too. But Carolyn, that is a good point.
Yeah.
You can click on. Oh, is Jason need blocked? Jason, are you on here causing trouble with my friends? I can't see him on mine. Oh, Jason, I see you. Jason. Well, what he's doing is he is on here and he's saying, you have a beautiful profile.
Uh-oh.
Jason, we want to meet and greet and talk and be friends. And you're welcome to do that, folks. And don't say, he'll ban you if you talk to us. No. But there's just robots on here. And if y'all call them out like you did there, and we see them, and if Nola finds them, we get them. Because that's not what this is about. We've said it over and over. We'll say it again. Thank you, Cindy. All we want you to do here, you don't have to pay for nothing. You don't have to do anything. All we want you to do is come here, sit down at our table, enjoy a few minutes, an hour sometimes, of escape from the world. Just take a moment and say, we're just going to laugh and talk about no-bake cookies today like it's the most important thing in the world. We're not talking about world affairs, the news. Now we'll pray about stuff. We want to pray about tragedies and stuff. But we just want to focus on these no-bake cookies for just a few minutes. Let your mind go. Don't worry about the laundry. Don't worry about anything going on. Just talk about some no-bake cookies for a few minutes. Like it's the most important thing around. And that's what we do every night. Just sit around and talk and have a good time. Have you ever went to the family's house or a friend's house and you leave there and your adrenaline's flowing and you're just so happy because you just sit around and laugh, talked about nothing, and it was stress-free? That's exactly what we want here. And we don't want you bothered by Mr. Rex there or nobody else. We just want you to come in here and have a few moments of peace and relaxation. Escape from this world that we're in and laugh a little bit and reset your system a few minutes. That's the good thing. Can you please go through the process for the cookies? Mary, we sure will. Mama has stolen my recipe. Here it is. All right, Mary, you can write this down and I'll talk slow. I'm working on that too. They're called boiled cookies on the recipe sheet, but
That's a real old recipe.
They're really.
I call them no-bakes.
Now, Mama, those are on sale right now too.
They are.
Those simple stackers there. Show them, Mama. This is what Mama's going to put her cookies in tonight.
And it's also the egg trays. There's 3 egg trays.
Oh,
fit
sorry,
in
Mom.
here. Yeah.
Oh, the little, for the deviled eggs or stuffed eggs.
Deviled eggs. Mm-hmm. I use this all the time for deviled eggs.
That is your favorite go-to, isn't it?
Yeah.
And those are on there right now too. They do that a lot at Easter. They have those kind of things. You could have left your wax paper almost. Look how perfect those are. Mama, you did such a good job.
Yeah.
We're going to let you do them again. We voted.
You are.
We voted and we said,
So kind.
Mama does such a good job with those. We'll just let her do them over and over and over.
And Neil on here to get his no-bake cookies.
So you can give me some next time. I do torment Mama to death with these old cookies, and I'll tell you how I torment her with them. It's kind of like I'm the kid that has a report due or a collage due or something. I work in several different offices, and I'm forevermore saying, Mama, will you fix me some no-bake cookies for tomorrow? They're having a snacking, or they're having this, or it's somebody's birthday, or it's this or that. Yeah, I'll fix you some in the morning. And she'll get up early and do them because she wants them fresh, of course. And now, Mama, look at all them cookies. Mama makes these more than the average. This is not just a church thing. It's not just special holiday. I would say over the course of the year, she will make 10 or 12 batches of these. Easy.
More than that.
Mama says more than that.
When we have functions at church.
Now, probably in November, December, in those party months where you're always having to take somebody to something, she probably does do about 10. Mama, look at them crumbs.
I saved them for you.
She's trying to run off with that crumb. Excuse me.
Take this nice little sip of water so you'll say I'll drink it out.
Good job. We'll give you a star.
It's gone.
But she makes these a lot. And they're always so good. And people love them. In fact, I was in one of the offices the other day, and I walked in, and they said, some of the people that works up front, and they said, "We're so glad to see you." And I said, "Are you?" And they looked and they said, No bakes." I said, "Are y'all just glad to see me for my no bakes?" And they laughed. And they said no, but in their hearts they meant yes.
Richard likes the no-bakes.
Everybody likes them, Mama. Yes, quick oats. Mama, gonna show them in 1 minute oats.
Yeah, this is just.
Mama, give me that recipe back. I'm telling it to some people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you
These
go.
are the quick oats, okay?
They're just Save-A-Lot brand.
They're just Save-A-Lot brand, but they're good. They're as good as any other. Let's do this recipe. 2 cups of white granulated sugar in a bowl. In your kettle. Just start out with your kettle. We call this a kettle, not put it in your tea kettle, girls and boys. Put it in this kettle, what you all call a boiler. And a pan, maybe? Pot? I don't know. We call it a kettle. So put your 2 cups of sugar in your kettle. Put you 3 leveled tablespoons of cocoa. 1/2 cup of milk. Am I going too fast? 2 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, 1/2 cup of milk. I'll stop right there. So you mix your sugar and your cocoa in here. And then you add your milk in here.
Slowly, like.
And stir it in. And then you bring it to a boil. Are we together? 2 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, 1/2 cup of milk. You put your sugar and your cocoa, blend it together first. Put your 1/2 cup of milk slowly. Stir it in as you go. And then you boil it. Now, Mama, talk about that boil.
You don't count. You start when it starts boiling till you can't stir it down, make it stop. That's when you start timing for 1 minute. Mm-hmm. You don't just put it on the stove and time 1 minute. You wait till it boils.
If you don't do that, it'll be too runny.
Yeah.
So you start stirring your sugar, your milk. When it starts to bubble, you just hold your horses. When it starts to boil and you stir and don't keep it from boiling anymore, you start your 1 minute timer. Mm-hmm. Then when you take it off the stove, bring it up over here, you put your 1/2 cup of peanut butter,
2 tablespoons of butter.
2 tablespoons of butter, preferably softened, and your 2 cups of oatmeal, and your 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Now, I put it in order, my butter, and then my peanut butter, and my vanilla, and get it mixed up smooth. And then I put the 2 cups of oats in there and stir it, and then start whipping it up fast. And that's why it mixes up better.
I'm putting this butter on here, Mama.
The butter's over on the side, ain't it? On the other side.
It is, but I'm putting it right up at the top. Because I didn't even see it over there, but I put it on the top. And that's it. And then you quickly, once you put them oats in there, start the race. You stir them in as quickly as you can. Scrape them down from the side. Take your spoon and put them on your wax paper.
Use a teaspoon to dip them with, but
We've always used a tablespoon.
Just use the spoon. I mixed the stuff up with.
Put a towel down and put your wax paper on it, because what you'll see even the next day, it don't damage it, but you got to get it off.
What it does, it heats that wax paper and it leaves
a little waxy circle everywhere a cookie is. So you'll have 20 little waxy circles on your countertop. And then even after you wipe it down, then you look at the side and you're like, oh, there's...
I use my jelly roll towel most of the time.
And then you have to really wipe them up, don't you, Mom? Yeah. They're hard to get up with hot rag. So we always put that towel down. So that's the recipe. And this was pre-silicone. So you probably could use the silicone mat instead of the wax paper. I don't know. But people didn't use silicone back when that was written for sheet pans and stuff. But you probably could get by with that. You could probably use one of your Tupperware silicone things.
Yeah, probably could.
So that's the recipe, and that's the cookie, and it's already boxed up, ready to travel. So that's quick and easy. And they are wonderful. You can't please a crowd of people any better than you can with no-bake cookies. It's a quick, easy... I have really pulled the kid in school prank, and dawned on me the next morning, I've got to have no-bakes today, Mama. Now, go on and get ready. I'll get them. And it's just that quick. And she gets them together because she knows I'm crazy when it comes to stuff like that. But you always get them in a hurry, don't you?
Yeah. I always try to fix what you want.
Oh, you always have. One morning I asked for no bakes like that, and Lord, she just showed out, and I come in here and she had a batch of no bakes, a batch of peanut butter. She had them all fixed up. I said, Mama, how'd you do this so quick? She said, well, as soon as they cooled, I put them up. And that was the best day ever. And there was like, I've never had peanut butter. And I said, Mama's took care of us. So that's the story. All right, y'all got any more questions? 2 tablespoons, Donna says. That must be the butter. 2 tablespoons of butter. My favorite cookie also, I have my mom's recipe that is written in her handwriting. Well, this one's written in Mama's handwriting too. Have you all ever made Texas sheet cake?
I've eaten it, but I don't think I've made the Texas.
Well, you have a Texas tornado cake.
Is that the same thing?
Could it be a Texas tornado cake you're talking about? Teresa, send us that recipe. Early birds today. Good afternoon, gentlemen. We are early birds. You're right. I came home at the regular time today, and Mama wanted to. It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing, and we didn't have any prep to do. I mean, just get out some ingredients, but that was 3 minutes. But we didn't have any pre-chopping or nothing to do, and we only have this to wash. Mom, we should eat these for supper every night.
It would be nice. I'd have my chocolate, wouldn't I?
Oh, mercy. What are y'all having? You may have anything good. I'm going to get into some new recipes. This summer, I'm going to try to get some new recipes. If y'all know of anything you want us to cook, or you think, haven't seen you fix that in a while, you know, we've been doing this for 4 years. And we've done it almost every day.
This is what started me.
This was the first thing Mama ever done on camera.
This is what started me out. Mom, if you'll make 1 batch of those cookies for me, I'll film it.
It didn't kill her, and she thought, well, it didn't kill me.
And I said, in just 1 batch only, because I'm not going to be on there doing that.
If you don't know, when it first started out, it was just coffee time with John, and I would just tell stories. Things that happened during the day. It was more of a little blog, a video blog, a vlog. It was just, this happened, that happened, what's going on. We talked about when the toilet paper was at everybody's, all that back in COVID. Well, they turned schools out. And when they turned the schools out, I said, these kids are going to have to eat. Some of these parents are going to be working. So I showed my quick and easy egg sandwich that even a kid can make. And you don't even have to use the stove. And all it simply is, you spray non-stick spray in like we use Corelle bowls, and little shiny slick ones, because there's no ridges or anything, just smooth. You just spray it in there, take an egg, beat it up, put it in there, put a drop or two of water in it, make it whip it really good, put it in the microwave for 1 minute. You got a perfect egg sandwich. It's even round. It fits on the bread. I said, now, I'm not telling you to let your kids loose with the microwave, but if you trust your kids with the microwave, they can make their own hot egg sandwich for lunch while y'all are working during this time of shutdown. We thought it was going to be a week. That was my first cooking video. So we didn't even start out as cooking anything. So when I made that, people knew I'd been associated with restaurants and stuff, and they said, show us how to make this, locals. Because back then, our viewers was only about maybe 5,000 or something, 3,000. Anyhow, we grew after that. So then people started requesting, I started cooking more, and I made a few dishes, and that grew, and I said, Mama, you need to show us how to make no-bake cookies, because I'm not exaggerating. If I started a video, she would go to her bedroom and shut the door.
That's the truth.
She wouldn't even sit in the living room, afraid I'd come in there and ask her a question. Oh, if you're going to video, I'm going in yonder. Mama, I'm not going to be in here, I'll make noise, or I'll drop something. No, I'm going in yonder. So I kept persuading her, Mama, will you just do one video and show us how to make no-bake cookies? Because I have never mastered the no-bake. I'm going to try it sometime. One more time at least. She said, one video, one time cookies, and don't you bother me no more.
I should have stuck with that.
Because she's strict. Y'all know how she is. I said, Mama, I won't bother you if you'll do this no-bakes for me. She did the no-bakes. And I don't know what the second thing was you did.
I don't know either, but I know this is what started me out.
And it didn't, it's just as it wasn't so bad. No, but don't you ask me no more.
Then you did.
And then with something else I was cooking, and I think maybe I asked you if you'd help me out just a little bit, and you did. And then our numbers went up. So I just go in. I tell Mama, I said, I'm going to put you on here. I'm going to have a coffee time with Mama and John. And she said, no, don't put me on there. I said, I want you on here. So I went in just to change it, wouldn't let me change it. It said that I had too many followers to change the standards and whatever of my page. So I had to keep submitting and asking, could I change it to...
All they had was me on the end.
And they said, no. And I said, can I change it to Coffee Time with John and Mama? Just add her to the end. And it won't change any of the other. So they said, yeah. They let us do that. And that's the reason she's just sort of tacked to the end, because they would not let me put her first, and they would not let me change it any other way, because it would change the standards or something of what people had followed back then. I don't even know if they do that anymore. So it was a little bit of a struggle getting you on there. And Mama could say, just don't put me on there. I don't want to. I said, Mama, you're important. You're the main person.
Oh, no, I wasn't the main person. You are.
I said, Mama, they only come on to see you, and they tolerate me.
That's not right.
It's like the Andy Griffith Show. I was like the fill-in deputy goober. It wasn't like I was even Andy or Barney. That's Mama. And I love it that way. I love it that everybody loves Mama. But who couldn't love Mama? Right, Mama?
That's right.
But I will tell you this. Everything that I cook, well, not everything. 97% of everything I cook comes from Mama. There's a few dishes that I do that she's like, I want to pour that hot mess. And it's stuff I've learned from other places or picked up on my own, but it's very, very little. But everything I do is something you taught me or Granny. It's all Southern tradition. Isn't it, Mama?
Yeah, I tried to. I'm playing Jane and you're not.
Now y'all are caught up. y'all know how we got here and how we got our name and why we're doing what we're doing. So then slowly we started cooking every night. But anyhow, we've done this for 4 years and we've cooked almost every night. So when I go back and look at old videos, I'm like, I don't even remember doing that one. I don't even remember us fixing that. So sometimes the ideas, and we do a lot of repeats. You know, we'll do pork chops, meatloaf. It's just in our rotation. But we always say we're not here to teach you. We're just here to show you what we're doing and just be a part of our lives. If we're riding around the car, or if we're just sitting here chatting, or if it's breakfast, or if it's supper, or if it's cookies, we just want you all here. We just enjoy it. You're a part of our lives. You become a part of our lives. So every day, we feel we've missed something if we don't check in with y'all. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all are important to us. You are a part of our lives. You all are a family member to us. And some of y'all have been here from the beginning. I see you. And that's special. It really is. So it's been over 4 years.
It's when right before COVID.
Right before COVID. It's been a while. But we've loved every minute of it. We wouldn't take nothing for it. We thank you all for being here. But that's how we become. People ask me, why don't you put Mama and John? And I said, well, I tried really hard. I really tried to get Mama first. But they wouldn't let us.
We've said it, John and Mom, so long I wouldn't know how to say it any other way.
No, I'd be mixed up now. But we tried hard to get it the other way. But they wouldn't let me switch it. I thought I could switch it myself. I thought I could just go in there and change the name. But once you get so many followers, they'll say, nope, you could change which that makes sense to me. I mean, I think it's a good policy because you could you could follow, birds and butterflies and they could change it to demons and dragons. I mean, if they wanted to. And you're like, I didn't follow that. Well, they changed the name. So it is a good practice and I do understand it. And I wouldn't want them to change it even because if you follow something, you want it to say what it is. So that was the only, they would let me add it just that way. So it worked out great. Mm-hmm. Well, Mama, you got anything you want to add?
No.
You do seem to be feeling better today.
I do feel better.
I think it's the water. Everybody who thinks Mama should drink another one of those cups of water tomorrow, raise your hand. Look at that, Mama. They're all hearts and thumbs up.
Yeah.
Those are all saying, water, water.
I don't think they're saying that.
They are. Look at all the waters. Thumbs up and hearts. That's waters for Mama.
That's loves.
They're loving you drinking water. Oh, mercy. Thank y'all for putting up with us.
I've not even had just the rest of my pop I had last night. I've not had a pop today.
Because you drank some water and you got a little hydration.
I'll have to drink 2 or 3 tonight.
Well, you can, but they're all sugar-free, so you could, but that water has not hurt you any.
No.
If I could get you talked into more water, I think you'd be just as well. But see, you didn't want all that pop because you had that water going.
It was hard to drink all that water.
Oh. The suffering she has done today. Look at the meanness on her face. Show that big glass of water I made you drink today.
Well, it was a lot of water.
What ounce is that?
It probably don't say.
It probably does.
16 ounces or 12 ounces.
Probably 12.
You're spilling it, didn't you?
I'm putting it in the kettle. It don't say on the bottom anyway. Is that 16, folks? Would that be? I mean, it's not that big. Water. And it's suspect that she's even drinking it because she did mention something about pouring it down the sink.
I said, if you got me one tomorrow, I'd pour it down the sink.
I love it, Mama. All right, folks, we're going to say good night. Mama, say good night.
Good night, Mama. God bless you, and so have a wonderful night.
Y'all have a blessed day and night, and have a good day tomorrow, too. Lord willing, we'll be back, and we might cook something. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.